But
Fourth dimension.
But I'm delusional. I feel like my man should answer the phone every time I call. I'm gonna call 110 times.
Wait, what?
I'm
What?
delusional to think that I have the best vagina in the world. I'm delusional.
Wait, but why do you have
I
to
mean,
call so
she
many
can't
times?
know if it's a fact.
But why you not answering?
Oh, okay, I got
I'm
you.
gonna call you until the phone blows up.
'Cause
I'm
he's
gonna
working.
Continuously call.
He's
That's a
busy.
Cancer. All right,
You're right.
that's
You're a Cancer?
I'm a
Are you a June Cancer or July
Oh.
It's like,
Cancer?
it makes sense
My
now.
birthday's in June.
It does.
Oh my God, this conversation. Welcome back to Money, Marriage, and Media. My name is Mike. Today we're looking at 8 at the table. How to be real with yourself when dating. We're also looking to get 1,000 subscribers. And we're closing in on 800, so let's keep the ball rolling.
the D1. So I'm like, well, damn, we got 50 people on the team, and we got 3 high schools in my town. That's 150 people. So you tell me only 2%. You're telling me about 4 people, 4 people might get a D1 scholarship here. So the reality aspect is going to hit everybody if you work off of a sense of entitlement just because you're good where you're at. You know what I'm saying? The scale is different. You could be a 2 right here, but you could be a 10 over there. You understand? So now when you enter the real world, that is the part that we're trying to separate the reality from the entitlement within each individual, men and women.
Well, I live in delusion. I think that
I love it. I'm not. Give me a high
Oh
five.
my God.
I love your honesty.
I love it. You know,
love your
I
honesty.
don't argue with that. I promise.
Love it.
I'm telling you, man, when you only women can get away with that. Well, let me rephrase. Only attractive women can get away with that. 'Cause guys, you cannot live in delusion. You need, well, let me rephrase that. Women will let you know where you rank at. Because if you don't have enough value, they're not going to waste their time talking to you. They won't going to get to know you or anything else like that. Now, what that woman values, that's debatable, right? But let's keep going.
Where's
that
the
I'm-
subscribe? I want to support. I want to support.
You got to get a few shrooms.
I'm scared of that, but
I think that everyone should live in delusion because it literally gets you to the next level in life. Like I feel
No, it
like
does not.
if I wasn't poor and thought that I would be that girl and wanted nice things, then I would get the best outfit from Rainbow and go nice places. And I'm like, yeah, this is definitely like an expensive outfit.
Please tell me somebody is going to challenge her on this, because this is not.
Actually what they're calling imposter syndrome these days. I've heard that circle in like different interviews and
That's not what that
podcasts
is.
very recently. Imposter
That's not.
syndrome.
That's
where
not
you,
what that
like-
is.
You never heard of it?
I have.
Yeah.
Not-
That's where you. That's more so when you
No,
second guess
no.
yourself.
I think it's kind of like a manifestation. Like I
No,
feel
imposter
like
syndrome is when you have reached success,
But you
and
second
feel
guessing
like
it.
you aren't really deserving of it.
Right.
You really shouldn't be that person.
Oh, so pretty opposite.
I'm deserving. I'm deserving
Yeah.
of everything.
Pretty wrong.
Absolutely.
Maybe that's manifestation.
That's what I'm.
You're
that's
living
what
She
I'm
did just say that.
manifestation.
yeah.
Yeah, like
If
think
I
that's
walk,
I don't
if
think
I
that's
walk
delusional,
into
though.
Roof Chris at 5:00 after like the work, rush.
I can definitely get a
work
free
rush,
meal.
I'm gonna get a free meal. If
Absolutely.
I leave my purse in the
Absolutely.
car and put in my head that I'm gonna get a free meal, I'm
Absolutely.
gonna get a free meal because I'm delusional enough to attract the energy that I want to get a free meal. So I feel like if everyone lived in that delusion where you just get paid to exist, you said that your friends, you're like, why are you going to work? And you're getting paid to exist by your gift of gab
No,
and
hold
people
on, time
wanting
out.
to know your
I put with-
opinions,
well,
right?
No. Hold on. Slow
Your looks?
down.
Okay.
I've been doing this for a decade. My resume, my entertainment media resume,
Let a nigga
that
know.
is lit.
Period.
You feel me?
But I'm
I
just
wasn't-
saying,
It wasn't. This was no just delusional opinions here. This
Right.
was real life.
some people will say that it might be delusional on their in your opinions. But my thing is you put your work in other aspects, but you lived in a space where you thought that what you're talking about is important to you. It might not be important to someone else because you are the show's debater, right?
I'm just a real one, and
No,
but
he is very argumentative.
but
Very
I tell you, I'm
argumentative.
just
That's
a
why I
real
said.
one.
So, in his opinion,
That's
it's
all
like
subjective to per
Very.
person. By the way, just want to let everybody know we're gonna get that on record. Okay, I don't live in delusion.
And shit, me neither.
he's delusional
So, let
enough
me
to
ask you this
think that
question.
he's not.
I mean, if you look the part,
Miss
you act
Pretty
the
Lady,
part.
Let's
You'll get the
I
part.
want to ask you a real
I'm
question.
so scared because the turn it just made me like a little nervous. I feel like this is like a serious question.
It's not.
I hate being
It's
serious.
super not serious.
Okay,
Clearly.
fine.
It's not hypothetical. If everybody
Wow.
lives in delusion,
Mhm.
based on your delusion, right? And I say, well, I'm gonna go to Roof Chris, and I'm gonna leave my wallet, and some girl's gonna pick up the tab.
Or guy.
Doesn't work
Whoa.
for a guy. And it
I
only
did not-
probably
Maybe a
won't
guy
work
will
if it's
pick
a
it up.
guy.
Look, maybe a guy will
Right,
pick it up.
that's exactly why I said
I'm
that.
speaking on my delusion, not yours. Okay.
But we're speaking on the reality.
No.
Right.
So if I said
The realities of
That's still not.
delusion.
That's still not reality.
walking into Roof Chris,
Mhm.
and 10 of yous walking into Roof Chris, right? We all left our wallets in the car. We are all operating in this delusion,
Mhm.
and there's only us 20 people in Roof Chris.
Mhm.
How is anything?
No, you need the non-delusional people though
But you need to delude. You need
to pay for the meal.
So the delusion.
office party that day.
Yeah, like
It's like we're all.
Listen, I feel
See,
like
his
the
logic is-
delusional people will make it work because you're gonna take a piece
I
of
was
your
about to
hair, put
say,
it in a
it
chicken, and be like,
sounds
it's chicken.
like
It's
responsibility.
it's hair in my food. It's hair in my chicken. It doesn't taste good.
in the new
And you're gonna
FDA
get
fake
your,
chicken.
Your meal for free.
No,
At
that's-
Roof Chris, $20 off, not free.
At Papados is free. Shout out Papados, Houston, Texas.
Papados.
Oh. No, this is a good ass conversation.
It was hilarious.
No, it's not.
It was
Yeah,
so
we got to get you
No.
back. That was a good conversation.
No, it's not. This woman is.
I live in delusion.
I
There
was
were a few of them.
Where I knew you guys
didn't
were
know
gonna
Aaron.
ask me to come again. I just
didn't expect that.
Lindy, didn't I tell you that I was gonna come again? I'm so damn delusional.
Oh my God.
There's something called manifesting, and I don't want to confuse delusion with manifesting. You're definitely in your manifestation.
Okay.
But
Fourth dimension.
But I'm delusional. I feel like my man should answer the phone every time I call. I'm gonna call 110 times.
Wait, what?
I'm
What?
delusional to think that I have the best vagina in the world. I'm delusional.
Wait, but why do you have
I
to
mean,
call so many
she can't
times?
know if
calls
it's a
herself
fact.
Ocean.
Why you
I
not
can't.
answering?
Oh, okay, I got
I'm
you.
gonna call you until the phone blows up.
'Cause
I'm
he's
gonna
working.
Continuously call.
He's
that's a
busy.
cancer. All right,
You're right.
that's
You're a Cancer?
I'm a Cancer.
Are you a June Cancer or July
Oh.
Aaron's like,
Cancer?
it makes sense now.
My birthday's in June.
It does.
Oh my God,
said,
this
"Wait."
conversation.
This is like Tia and Tamara. Like,
But I'm a
it's
Gemini
like,
though, not a Cancer.
Ah, damn.
Yo,
No, I
it
like
does
Gemini,
make
though.
sense
I
now.
No, it doesn't. This
I don't
woman is
know,
not.
So I don't know.
This woman is not together. Guys, if you meet women like this, tell them stay over there. I don't care how fine she is. This is nothing but problems. This woman lives, she thinks she's a princess. This woman is spoiled. Leave her alone because it's only going to lead to problems, man. I swear. It's
I don't know, man. Cancers,
They're different.
it's generally men though. I don't,
no, they're the same.
I don't know. I don't really,
Well, we
I've never
learned
messed
today.
with a Cancer woman, so I don't know. Like,
You can. Are you?
no.
Are you delusional or not?
Are you delusional?
I'm probably not delusional enough.
that's
So
not a
before we
good
start
thing.
calling out people on their delusion, because we have enough right here. No, for real, shout out to our guests. This is a dope ass
Jesus.
conversation. I really, really enjoyed it.
Microphone. Ugh.
Tell us again where you're at, where everybody can find you.
Okay, I don't want to know where to find this woman at. I can't listen to any more of that. It's like is she trolling? Is that what's going on here? Because this whole topic it started like it was going somewhere, but maybe this is like the end of a podcast. Well, it is because they're giving where you can find them at. Clearly, this was a long conversation. This has been a long session because this was just them talking, and they had no point to it. In the beginning, Rico was sounding like he was talking about being a big fish in a small pond. And a lot of times what will happen is that when you meet a guy, sometimes men will get, every man has a point in his career or his hobby or whatever it is, his side business, to where he doesn't want to advance it anymore, right? Because he's comfortable where he is, and it's not worth the sacrifice in order to move further up or move forward. A lot of times we'll categorize this as being lazy, but what's really going on is he's reached a point where he's like the big fish in a small pond, and he doesn't think it's worth it to go swim in a bigger ocean because he doesn't want to. It's essentially you're starting over again, and now you got to become the big fish in that pond, and that can be a daunting task. So a lot of times what happens is that guys will get mentally tired, not just from the job or the career, but life itself. You got other things going on that are taking priority that are more important than your job. This is how a lot of men will, this is how do I put this? There's a reason why everybody can't be rich, and this is one of them. It's the second reason. The first reason is because there's just not enough resources out there for everybody to be rich. But the other one is that it takes a certain mindset to do that. Like, you are constantly working. That's one of the biggest misconceptions about, we talk about women, being delusional and talking about, these men that make $100,000 a year. To make that kind of money, you're not working 40 hours a week. You're not working 50, 60 plus. So, I've met a lot of these guys in my previous career because I used to work in finance. And believe me when I tell you, first off, is that the majority of people will never meet a man who is making that kind of money. I did. I met a handful of them, about 30 or 40 of them. But 95% of them, they were all in the office. But my point is that I think a lot of women are delusional with what comes with a man who makes that kind of money. Most of the time, you're not the priority, and you won't be, because men like that are very hyper focused on what it is that they're doing, and that doesn't stop. Even after retirement, they will find a way to go and do something else. So and a lot of men, it's not worth the sacrifice of the time, the energy, the effort, the family. So it's interesting. And I think that, now I think we're bringing it around to the topic here, because you have to be honest with yourself about what it is, what type of life that you're going as a young man. You need to figure out what type of life you want and what your priorities are. If it's making money, then go do that. And, what I would say is every couple of years, you need to reevaluate and figure out if the juice is worth the squeeze. Not doing so will lead you definitely to being delusional, because as you get older and you mature more, your goals are going to change. Having a family has costs, not just financial ones, but it may change your career goals. You may want to spend more time with your family, not less. Or it could be the complete opposite. You want to spend less time because it means that you'll be able to provide more resources. But understand that one of the resources that you're providing is time, and trying to get that back, you can't. So you gotta, relationships are about balance. You gotta balance it out and figure it out. Right. But guys, we turn this into a high level conversation because you got to get to the bottom of this and stay away from women who are self-proclaimed delusion. This woman's attractive. I wouldn't even want to put her in the sex only category, because it comes with too many negatives. You got to deal with that attitude. Oh, I forgot my wallet. Well, wait a minute now. That's cool and all because we're together and I'm gonna pay for everything anyway. But the fact that you did it on purpose says a lot. What if I get robbed? How we gonna get home? Manifest it. Yeah. Like I said, guys, don't listen to that. That's horrible advice. Especially because women are expecting you to be the man in the situation, to be the dominant one, be the leader, which means that you have to plan things. There ain't no, I forgot my wallet. Can't do that. But guys, I'm going to say goes to the next time. Peace.